All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with take two of game three of JEDI versus Help. And in this case here, we're going to go back. Now, when there is a call back and a restart called, you're not allowed to change your lineup. So the lineup's going to be the same as prior. As we see JEDI bringing Shokaku, a Key, a Cleveland, a Bayard, Cossack, and double Laterobes.
From the South Spawn opposing them for this game three for Help is also Shokaku and Key, double Amalfi, bringing a Tone of their own this match and putting two Taribs into the water out front. So we're going to see a lot of French Destroyer action here, Zath. You know, Sleeping Giant is one of the most entertaining maps to watch with these French ships as they zoom around the map, because the A-cap frequently is a place of hilarity and tragic death.
Absolutely. I think we're going to see some tactics here that some might call unnatural.
Oh, I see what you did there. See what you did there. Well, one of the things we were looking at there is Abern's Le Tarib was headed up the 4-5 line like he was going to try and sneak into the cap, but a conveniently placed fighter from Aetius, basically he changed his mind. Now he's swinging wider out to the 2-3 line. Tarkin now has decided he's going to try this entrance in the middle of the board. He's going to drive right down underneath this fighter cover and dive the cap from here.
Well, the question's going to be, is SEAL Team 6 going to get a shot at him?
It's a really good question. Are they going to be able to even spot each other at the moment? I don't think it's going to happen, Zath.
SEAL Team 6 made Inky, so, I mean, unfortunately, that means no spot.
You can't see.
Oh, here comes the carrier.
Oh. Here comes the carrier. Carrier will spot Tarkin, but it's too late for SEAL Team to get a shot on him. Yep, that attempt has passed. As now Burn on the other side of the cap is going to come right around the corner, face to face with a Le Tarib and a Bayard, who know that he's there.
Right.
With the reload booster going, trying to get some early damage in.
I think he's gonna burn here.
He is indeed, and he's literally getting tag team from both directions here. Yeah. I don't think things are gonna go well for Help in the early going, Zath.
This is gonna be a very quick early death, but the question is, can they make it a trade? First racket
place of tragedy and death. Tarkin gonna take a torpedo amidships. He does.
Oh, there it is.
Evens the fight, as now Abern's got his reload booster off and actually has a health advantage.
Yeah.
Is it gonna? But he can't. He's missing. He's not leading enough, and he does finally go down, leaving Tarkin on 700 hit points.
And that's what I was just talking about trying to get that trade. I mean, technically, JEDI won that engagement, but I really don't know that either team won that engagement.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't think anybody won that engagement. Now, the win is going to come on the back that Tarkin lives and is going to be able to pick up the cap. That's going to allow them to score some early points. And that is worth the trade. So, I mean, they're up a ship, and now they're going to be up a cap and slowly continuing that advantage. That really puts Help on the back foot. They're going to have to make some very, very critical plays here. And even the Bayard, I mean, look at what happened to poor Inflamed for that.
Yep. Well, and now I just noticed that. But
yeah, he got hammered by the torpedoes and other things. It was bad.
On the 8 line, we can see a push forming now from Help. They're realizing that they got to do something. On the other side now, big AP bomb, I think that was on SEAL Team 6, and there goes Tarkin.
Yep. Shokaku rockets got enough power for 700 HP. They do get Tarkin off the board. Both teams on a kill now. That salvo you saw on SEAL Team 6, that was from Frosty's Key in the middle of the map. The island cover there is low enough. If that Amalfi's spotted, the Key can get shells over. In fact, here comes yet another salvo. This one's going to fall astern, however.
Yep, that little island there on the map, it looks like it's cover. In real life, it's not.
Indeed. So now, one of the things I like about what I love about Frosty's position, Zath, right? If you're Help, you're looking at this push up the 2 line. You know, you've got a Tone, a Key, and an Amalfi. You're looking at probably driving one of those ships into the A-cap, because there's nothing for JEDI on this flank that can stop you. But Frosty, in the middle of the board with his guns looking into the cap, is going to make anything you drive around that corner, it's going to hurt, right? So, in fact, here comes a salvo on Maverick right now.
Right. Maverick's the logical choice to go in first. So that's why the Amalfi's holding. That's why the Tony's holding.
Frosty's position very key right now. See what I did there?
Oh,
So we're gonna
God.
have to. So we're gonna have to see how Help plays things as they step on the A cap and start turning it over.
Yep. SEAL Team 6 is going defensive, making Inky trying to back away there, coming under attack from the aircraft carrier as well as the Fury as the terrible.
I think now would be, I'm telling you, Zath, I think now would be a really good time for Big Joe's Tone planes to go after Frosty in the middle of the board. He seems to agree.
Mentioned that. He just yeeted his planes off the deck. There they go.
He seems to agree because there they go. He's dealing with a Tone strike coming into starboard, Tarib on his port side.
And AP
he's now got cover. Yep, he's now got cover from Maverick's key, but the Shokaku's also bringing in the dive. This poor key is just absolutely getting hammered from every single possible direction.
Well, he is a key part of the board.
Wow. Throwing my own joke back in my face, Zath. Bad form, sir. Bad form. He's going to be able to dodge. He took a few Tone torps. I think he's going to be able to dodge most of the French torps. No, he's overturned now. He's going to take one of these. Try and take it on the belt if he can. No, he's going to take it in the stern. That hits hard. It might be a flood. He's going to take one in the bow. No, but he does take a flood. He's flooding and healing, trying to stay into the game as he's kind of cartwheeling through the middle of the board with the Shokaku coming back for the kill. And I think he's going to get it.
Yep, that's going to be it. So good port position early to hold entrance to the Thunderdome, but unfortunately not able to, utilize it to its maximum there as he's about to go down.
Indeed. 2 ships enter, 1 ship leaves. Now Maverick's stuck in Thunderdome at half HP in a gunfight now with Gooseneck, and Frosty has managed to stay alive, Zath, on 2,700 hit points.
He's not quite dead. He's getting better.
He's not going to be getting better for a while because the AP bombs are absolutely coming back for him, but it's going to be exciting. Now, Furia has
4K.
On the 2 line, Furia has chosen SEAL Team 6 for extinction, and there he goes. Shokaku doing the work.
Wow.
JEDI also trying to play defense of their B cap as Marconi's Amalfi has pushed all the way up the 8 line, trying to play in the backfield as the Shokaku finally does get Frosty Beverages off the board.
Yep. Took a while.
It did. Battleships are like that. Both teams on 2 kills in what's been a bloodbath so far. 8 minutes into this game, and we're looking at about a 20-point lead or so for JEDI, but their battleship is off the board. Help has a commanding position in the A cap. We're going to have to see if they can break back in there, but yikes, it's bad.
And take a look at B. We have Killer Makonis and the Amalfi that's almost full health, mind you, coming around. Ooh, and a bit of a destroyer slap fight going on down here in the middle of the 7 line as well.
Cossack charging the Tarib. Oh, Cossack takes a torpedo. That is a huge amount of damage.
You would think he'd have Hydro ready for that, but maybe not.
Rab's guns are looking the wrong way. His guns were looking middle of the board, and he's struggling to get off. Oh, another torpedo into the Cossack. Goodness gracious. But Rab can't get his guns around. He's stuck on the rocks.
There it is. He got him.
He's trying to get him. I think they're going to get this to Reeb. If he does, this could be huge. He does.
Yep.
He's on 1,100 AP. The Shokaku's coming back for more. Here come the torpedoes. He's going to jet out of the way.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. Rubber band hits the W key.
Amalfi smoking onto the B cap, getting reset by Inflamed. But when he comes around the corner, when the smoke ends, Zath, he's going to be looking right at the broadside of the opposing carrier. And if he's smart, he's going to have his AP in the barrel, and it's going to be very, very, very bad.
Marconis is lit up by radar by Gooseneck's Cleveland. That's how they're shooting him in the smoke.
Ah, okay. I wondered about that.
Never
not
mind.
Anymore. Not anymore. Gooseneck off the board. The key finally claims another victim.
We'll need another Cleveland. Maverick coming under fire now from multiple sides.
They get yet another reset with the Shokaku rockets in smoke on Marconi's. And Marconi's now nose to nose with the opposing Shokaku. It's time to load the AP, sir. There, they do finally get inflamed. Cossack very low, coming under aerial attack down south as well. He goes off the board.
There he goes, yeah. And now it's just 2-4.
Oh, but man, they're just the opposing carrier just hammering Marconi's.
Yeah. Aegis is doing a great job with those
He's flooding.
planes.
Marconi's is going to flood out Zath.
Well, there's also rockets coming to help him with the flood.
Yeah, well, they're going to help him along, but man, the carriers have absolutely been impactful in this game, mostly cleaning up nearly dead ships.
That's
As the
kind of their
Shokaku
job,
takes
right?
another massive hit. Indeed. Well, we talked about that. You know, carriers used to be a thing in King of the Sea. Watch this Tarib push in A, Zath. Look at A.
Oh, yeah, I see the Tone. Big Joe's in trouble.
We used to talk about this in King of... Go ahead.
No torpedoes from him at all. I thought he was lining up a luck chuck or something, but nothing. He's finally getting some guns going. I don't think he was expecting this push.
No, I don't think he was. We used to talk about it in King of the Sea, right? Was that carriers were like almost the premier ship for cleaning up low health ships that had snuck away, avoiding detection, whatever.
Oh,
and
yeah.
of course, here today, we're absolutely seeing more evidence of that. Maverick doing brilliant work to dodge the torpedo salvo. Aegis back behind cover, but now the opposing Shokaku sensing blood in the water, bringing the torpedo strike in to try and get the opposing carrier off the board.
And Big Joe is about to take 2, if not 3 torpedoes here. No, he's only gonna take 1, but that's enough.
Oh, Zath, look at what's happened.
Oh,
look at what has happened. Just like that, JEDI has a ship lead. They were down 3 ships.
Right.
And now they're not.
Now they're not.
Now they're very not, Zath. And the opposing Shokaku, that's Aegis, is on such low HP. A rocket strike will take him off the board. Right. And then it's going to be down to Le Tarib versus Shokaku.
And Furia's about to... There's the cap.
Yikes. 12 minutes in, it's a tie game.
Yeah.
And the opposing Shokaku is all that Help has left on the board. He's fairly healthy. Furia could attempt to run him down and maybe put some pressure on him and force him to make some difficult decisions with his targeting in order to try to keep his friendly carrier in the game if he wanted.
You can see Aegis putting up as many fighters as possible.
He's just drowning himself in combat air patrol. Yep. But here comes the rocket strike, and I don't think the combat air patrol is going to be enough. We're going to have to see.
And it looks like Furia's been pulled off, so they don't want Furia to risk getting killed.
No, they're going to. I think they've acknowledged. Here's what's going to happen. Here's how this is probably going to play out. They're going to lose the carrier. When that happens, the score will flip back. But as long as Furia can dodge the planes and hide and run and be where the carrier somewhere else, the Shokaku is going to look at his board position. He'll never get on caps in time. They'll still win the game.
Right. As long as he can live.
Indeed. Here come the rockets. You can see Pecora looking for an angle through all of his combat air cover. Looks like he's found one. It looks like he's found one. He's losing a ton of planes, but he only needs a few of these rockets to get through as the fighters latch. Here it comes. He's going to do it. Yep, there it is.
There it is.
And just like that, we're 2.5 minutes away.
Yep.
2.5 minutes away from a JEDI win in a match that they were once down 3 ships.
And look at the score timer. 30 seconds. JEDI's got 30 seconds of a lead.
That's how close this is going to be. And so now it's completely up to Furia. He basically has to run, hide, and then just... Zath, it's time to just dodge.
Well, yeah, and I'm curious why he went to that rock there. I think he did that to give him the option to go after the Shokaku if the math didn't line up the way they thought it would. I expected him to go to A1, but he's waiting because I think he wanted to be able to go south and charge down the Shokaku if needed. He doesn't. He's not needed, so now he's gonna just try to get farther back.
I think the real catch here is first of all, I don't think that Pecora has time to get up into the A cap. Or any cap, honestly. He's got 90 seconds, and I don't think he's got the time.
No, however, but if I'm Pecora...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. If I'm Pecora, I'm putting my autopilot in the middle of the map right now, just to get closer to wherever, get my planes out there.
I think we're getting very, very close. Yep, they have spotted him now. No, they haven't. Yep, Tarib's got his... Yep, they've spotted him now. They know where he is. Rocket Strike's going to wheel around and try to get in on him. Furia can make this very, very difficult for the Shokaku. Let's see if he can pull it off. He takes a hit, not a huge one, about 2K or so. Time under 60 seconds now. JEDI still technically trailing in the game, but they will have a lead change momentarily. Here comes the second strike. This one he's going to dodge handily. Yep, not a problem. And now Picora is going to get one more kick at the can. That's all he's got time for. He's got 30 seconds to kill this Tarib, and I just don't think it's not going to happen, Zach.
Well, so he just recalled his planes. He just took off with a new squadron of planes. So now they've got to transit across. I'm with you. I don't think he has enough time to get there to spot him and go in for the strike. It's not going to happen.
I don't see it. It's not going to happen. 10 seconds. He's not even going to get the planes in range before the game ends. JEDI is going to cling on and win by that. Good Lord, by the skin of their teeth. But they're going to claim game 3. They're moving on to the semifinals.
It appears they were the chosen ones.
Indeed, they were. What a series. What a game, Zap. I love Sleeping Giant. Sleeping Giant consistently produces the most ridiculous, entertaining matches of every map we play in World of Warships. It is so much fun to play tournaments on this map.
That's right. Now we're being summoned back to the studio, so shall we go?
Let's do it. Let's pass things back to Bogsy and Cal. Guys, we'll see you in the studio in just a moment.